Hi, this is Kim from the Michigan's Conservative Roundtable. I've got Mac on my right and TJ on my left. What I want to talk to you about is right now our House is pushing reparations for African Americans because they're descendants of slaves, okay? Biden currently is supporting the bills that are going through in the House, or they're trying to push through. It is actually H.R. 40, which actually has been, they've tried to push it since actually 1989. Sheila Jackson, of course, is picking it up this time. And in 1989, Michigan Representative John Conyers actually pushed it for every year that he was in Congress, trying to get reparations.
Well, in the few times he was awake, you mean?
Yeah, that's true. What this bill is doing, it would establish a committee to examine implications of slavery all the way back to 1619 and see how it affects the people of today. I'm sorry, give it a break. You know, in my mind, if you can't get over something like that...
Well, first off, 1699 is a misnomer. I'm sorry, 1699. 1619 is a misnomer because this country did not begin in 1619.
Right.
That's a lie.
You know, the thing is that last month in Evanston, Illinois, they established a reparation program for African Americans related to their housing discrimination policies in the past, where it makes African American residents can receive up to $25,000 in grants to purchase or replace or repair a home. So we've got a real problem here. If you can't, I don't believe we should be going back on mistakes and giving people money. What are they trying to do? Break our country?
I believe it's exactly what they're trying to do. Plus, they're trying to buy votes. Who's not going to vote for... We see it all the time. Who's not going to vote themselves some money?
Yeah, that's true. The bill now has 175 sponsors. And as of Friday, it's scheduled for debate to vote like on Wednesday. It's actually this next coming Wednesday.
Do you know any of the particulars on it? Like how much money nationally we're talking about?
They don't have any.
I saw a number once, and it was to the tune of $91 trillion. That bankrupts this country completely.
They're saying this bill will not authorize direct payments, but would study the implications of slavery and identify a good form of.
Well, if I were to sue Terry or TJ here at the other end, if I were to sue him for something his great-grandfather did, that would never get past the light of day in court.
No.
Because I have to prove I have standing. Okay? We saw this with the voting thing. They said Texas didn't have standing in the case where cheating was done at high levels in the state of Michigan, Wisconsin, Georgia, and Pennsylvania. If that gets us a gig, it gets us a gig. I don't really care because somebody's got to speak the truth here. But you have to have standing in a case. So, and not just that, but if I'm going to be fined by the government, which is what this is, it's a fine for something that I've done, am I not entitled to due process? Are they going to take me to court and prove their case against me that I have in some way deserved this fine because of slavery, which I did not do? Yeah. My family on my mom's side got here in 1865, and I'm a descendant of a Civil War soldier, a Union soldier. And my other grandparents came from Canada in 1925. I'm pretty sure they didn't have any slaves.
Yeah. I'm the same way. And actually my family's Irish, so we probably were indentured slaves. So am I going to get
that doesn't count. That doesn't matter. The only slaves that have happened in the history of mankind are African slaves.
But that's not true.
I know it's not true, but that's the narrative. And it only happened here.
And who are we going to give reparation to next? The Indians?
Well, I'll tell you what, you can make a stronger case, I believe.
I mean, if you go down the line in history, we're going to be giving reparations to everyone.
Well, they like to cite as their complaint, well, you gave it to the Japanese in World War II. That's exactly correct. But you gave it to the people who were affected by it directly. If you were in an internment camp, yeah, you got reparations. But if you weren't, I mean, you can't have some guy born 100 years from now or 200 years from now make a claim that he's hurt because of the Japanese internment camps. And these were Americans too, by the way, a lot of these folks.
Hey, we had German ones too. You know, can the German people
Yep.
say that they were hurt?
I'm
Because
sure they
my
can.
great-grandfather maybe was in a camp. You
Yep.
know, I mean, where does it stop?
It doesn't stop, and this is never going to stop. It's going to go on and on and on. It'll be like paying a blackmailer, pardon the pun, and they're going to come back for more money every time they run out, which will be about a minute and a half, because you know you won't be able to get a lottery ticket because the line will be so long. Kush sales will go through the roof.
I'm speechless at this time. I'm
I noticed that.
I'm
That's
just
unusual.
in awe of the wisdom being spilled forth here.
I can agree.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay.
Be safe.
Watch your six.
And don't tread on me.
There you go.